Hello once again, Force of Will fans. Now, this is another random box opening, and I'm not sure if not a lot of you know what Chaotic is, but if you do not, Chaotic is the card game that is dead. It is a dead card game, which is sad because it was so cool. And the only reason it's dead is because what I've heard is, it got so popular that people sued it for the rights, and it got into a lot of debates as to who owned it, and eventually they just didn't know what to do with it anymore, and so they stopped doing anything with it to avoid infringing on anybody's rights. And so now Chaotic is a dead game, and the cards are just collectible. And so I bought a box of it. I've never opened a Chaotic box before. It had a TV show, which I highly recommend watching. Probably not the first season. Well, you have to watch the first season if you want the whole experience. But the idea is that you had an army of creatures in this game, and you would fight another army of creatures, and it'd be a one-on-one battle each time. You'd say, this creature fights this creature, and you'd have attack cards. You wouldn't say this attacks this. You'd have different attack cards, and each would have health. It's like a Pokemon in terms of turn-based fighting. But there was also the you had to position your units correctly in order to strategize who you were going to attack, and your army could work with each other, and it was just such a unique game. And it's such a shame that it's dead. So I had a little bit of nostalgia. I bought a box, a rule sheet. I didn't know this came with it. Let's see what's here. Oh yeah, they have different locations where you'd fight, and depending on the location, your creatures would get certain advantages over your opponent, or the other way around if you got unlucky. It was just such a cool concept. So I'm gonna open up all these, try not to gush too much about how much my heart is in pain that this is dead. And I hope I get Enrahep, because that's really the card everyone wants from this, because it's so good. Well, we got Gnarlus. I actually already have this card, because I got it as a promo. Super rare Gnarlus. See, here would be the life, and the stats, like this is how much courage, the power, their wisdom, their speed, and you'd have, like, if this one's faster than you'd have attacks that say, if this one's faster than your opponent, it does this much damage. If it has this much courage, it does this much damage. So that's nice, Gnarlus. We have Mepidem Mirage, and so this is the location cards that they would talk about. Initiative, Danian is who attacks first, the Danian tribe. And Swift is just like symbol skills. I'm trying to get the right light, because they're holographic effects were very different, but I just like the idea of the different locations. So we have Trampling Tackle, Ranon, which I have plenty of, Strain of Ash, this is basically just a magic, a spell, Mipidem Dew Farm. Now that's clever, because in the show they actually have these locations are like real things, or they were cleverly thought out, because the Mepedians, they were basically sand people, lizards, and so they probably had a hard time getting water, and so the Dew Farm is literally them trying to get water. Clodor, I love this artwork. I'm going to zoom in on this artwork just because it's so cool. That's just awesome. I have plenty of Clodors, though. And that's the first pack. So, now that I've explained away for all of you people who aren't fully familiar with this, let's start breaking through these. Twister of Elements. This is an attack card. If you have the element of air, earth, or water, it does that much. Hey, Uboran! I love this card. It's a war beast, which I think was just such a cool name. That is messing with the light. I will get a good image of this, I swear. Maybe I won't. Okay. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Hampering Winds. Sand, which Some of these names are not the most clever, but in terms of the entirety, it was pretty clever. Grimace and Ravita Flower. Ravita. Rhyme of the Reckless. Symmetry Slam, have plenty of these. Trampling Attack, we've seen it. Seen him. Song of the Dyad. Dexterous Storm, we've seen it. Grimace, and another one. Alright. Wow. 2 stuck together. I don't know if they had anything that was like an equivalent to an uber rare in Force of Will or something, you know, above and beyond the normal rarities that you could try to collect. Harnessed Rage, that sounds cool. Hey, Victar is a bear warrior. Ranon, Sand, Strain of Clarity, Force Strike, Mind Strike, an Entropy Modulator, and Calt. Okay, this name really annoys me because they're trying to be clever, but Calt is literally just German for cold. So his name is Cold. I wonder if we can find hot and mediocre temperature. No, these jokes are not funny, and I don't care. I'm just being a snarky bastard. Ooh, Kinnian. I like Kinnian. She is cool. Ambassador to the Mepedians. Now, the cool thing about the entire series is that these characters, you would probably see Kinnian in the show because they really tried to flesh out the world, which is what made Chaotic so unique in how it was approached. Strain of expensive delusions. Yes, it is. Sand, seen it. Void Dirge. This isn't exactly zoomed in, my bad. Raupa Sock. The ocean with no water. What? That's cool. Continuing. Air. And Atropole, the Underworlder. First Underworlder we've seen, I think, unless I just missed an Underworlder. There we go. We have Reckless Reproach. I'm trying to get good lighting on this. It's very reflective. He's in a cube, being attacked. I'm gonna really try to get a good image on this. I think that's good enough. It's not the best, I will admit. And now this is moving around. Jelf, actually, let's move my lighting. That didn't help much. Even I can't really tell what's happening in this. Well, that's Jelf. Hifdan. Hunter's Perimeter. Hampering Winds. Progressive Speed. Web Cocoon. Makraban. Lightning Canister. I'm going by so slow, I know, but this is just very nostalgic for me. I'm sorry. I know I've said that before. These do not want to open. Strain of Infection. A Danian one. Hurricane! I love the name. I love that name. It's very difficult to get. Now maybe if I do less light. Let's try that. With less light. Oh, less light helps a lot, actually. There we go. Let's look at the other one. There we go. Strain of Infection. Good to know. Wind Whip. Now let's get the light back in here. Wind Whip, Hifdan. Now the Hunter's Perimeter, seen it. Mind Strike. Song of the Dyad. Entropy Modulator. And Cold. That's all I'm gonna call him. It's just Cold. Just you can't just use a different language and say it's clever. That doesn't work. I haven't seen some of these cards, actually. Oh, here we go. The hollows. Lower the lighting. Rot Cloud. I will admit, that is not the most interesting artwork to look at. Ooh! Zapatur. Come on. There we go. That is cool. Reckless Defeat. That is creepy artwork. I love it. Arbide. Tune of Zirium. Ralpasak, seen it. Force Strike, seen it. Air, seen it. Atropole, seen it. So if you didn't notice, the Silent Sands expansion revolves around the Mepedians because they are the lizard people of the desert of the... There we go. I don't know how old these are. Ooh! Ooh! Copond! He's a super rare, so he's not Ultra. Ultra is the highest rarity. But still, he's someone you should not mess with. Copond, let's see here. That is pretty. That's really pretty. Isn't he an underworld Muge? Yes. Muges are basically mages. They mixed the word music and mage to make muges, and all these are the mugics. They're magic, but they're musical. And so basically imagine The Legend of Zelda, where every single magical thing you do is musical. That's what these are. It was nice. What was also cool, I want to point out, let's see if there's... I haven't seen Laban. Let's see if there's one that's not holographic so that it's easier for me to show you. Forest of Life. Web Cocoon. Here we go, Void Dirge. These symbols right here, let me just... There we go. There was actually a program online that the company released to where you would actually put this in, and these are all musical notes in the symbols that was made by Param, the world that Chaotic is placed in. And you could hear the music that these cards produced when you cast them, and it was just such a cool thing, and I wish I knew where to find the program still. I'm not sure if it even exists anymore, because everything Chaotic was taken down. We have Reactive Resolution. Cool. And, ooh, Wytod. Zoom in on that. I really want to get the artwork, because that's what really drove a lot of people to play this game. They had such professional artists. Sorry if the camera's shaky. I have to constantly grab it in order to readjust its... Zooming. Focus, that's the word. Titanics, another war beast. Echoes of Empty Hands. Armament Adagio. Progressive Speed. And have we seen this? No, we have not. Overworld Embassy at Mipidum Oasis. And Milk. He's the guy on the cover. Yay. That's a cool thing. We are almost halfway through the box. Catacombs of the Conjurers. Oh, Conjurers. Okay, Conjurers are the people who summon the war beasts in the Mepedian tribe. The war beasts are special only to the Mepedians, which gave them a huge advantage whenever they were in a fight. Now we have Reality Field Generator. Ah, these are the battle gear. This would be the sort of equipment in equivalence to Magic the Gathering, but you start off the game with each of your creatures having equipment, which also was very, very unique to this game. You really should just watch a playthrough of it in order to truly understand how this game, or, just watch the show. They have, another thing that was interesting about the show is that each episode would have an actual fight, as in the imagined way as this would actually go. And it was, they actually had strategies that you could use in the card game, in the show. So that only gave people more reason to watch the show, and that's why everyone loved it. There was reason to watch the show, strategic purposes, and there was reason to... Yeah, you can see this pretty well without me having to lower the light. Purifying mud. Yeah, it's mud. And Rasnus. Ah, this guy. If you watch the show, you know why this guy's kind of a big deal. He wasn't always a bug. See, he was assimilated into the Danian tribe. Ah, that's just... Spoilers, my bad. Fear fight. I don't think that's focused. There we go. Lonker. Hunter's Lure. Cool. Hydro Balls. Epidem Dew Farm. Naina. Clodor. We are now halfway through the box. Alright, I'm gonna try and speed this up now since, I think I've said everything I need to about Chaotic. If you're interested, you should seriously go watch it. Strain of Infection, seen it. Hurricane, seen it. Matagor? Actually, what? Okay. Loban, Forced Life, Dew Farm, Tenacity, Naina, Clodor. That's new. Oh, it's an ultra rare. Eclipse. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Flip the opposing engaged creature's battle gear face down, draw an attack card, discard an attack card, deal 5 damage, and gain 5 energy until the end of turn. Wow, this card is awesome. I'm gonna have to sleeve that. Zapator, seen it. Blind Fury, Titanics, Echoes of Empty Hands, Hydro Balls, Dramas, and Rabbit Flower. I don't know how many ultra rares you're supposed to get in these. And if it's only one, well then we've expended our resources, and I have not gotten Enraheb. But that's okay, because that card is awesome. Reckless Reproach. Oh yeah, let's see if I can actually get a good shot of this now. There we go. That's focus. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. And Jelf. Okay, let's see if I can get a better image of this. Oh, that's his face. Even I couldn't recognize that through the camera. Alright. Blind Fury, Titanics. Refocus. Echoes, Force Strike, Mind Strike. Seen it, seen it. Oh, Chalor. This is a super. This card is nice. Equipped creature cannot be the target of abilities. This card got a little pricey back then. Heptad's Crown. Heptad is a interesting character from Chaotic, where he was said to have been exposed. He was said to have been exposed to the Kothica, which is supposed to be this thing of ultra divine power. And he's the only creature that has mastered all 4 elements. He's the avatar of Chaotic. The Fire Nation did not... Actually, technically, the Fire Nation is constantly attacking if they're the equivalent of the underworld. The jokes. Lame jokes all around. We have... Liquescent Swirl. It's a swirl of water, but I'm still gonna show off the artwork in case anyone's interested. And, ooh, Bilkian. Come on, let's really zoom in on that. Yeah, there we go. That's some nice artwork. I'm not sure if he's actually on the cover or anything, but that's cool. Do we really need to look through these anymore? Seen it. Yeah, seen it. Yeah, seen all of it. Alright, let's only go through the rares now. Song of Desperation. And Rot Cloud. Oh, let's get a good image of this now that I figured out the trick with the lighting. Alright. Anything new? No. Nope. Maybe they messed up, you never know. Reactive Resolution, we've seen it. Todd, seen it. Alright. Oh! Oh! He's new! Karaba. He was originally a promo card, if I remember correctly. Sweet, he's an overworld Muge. Ooh, I got both Muges. Whoops, 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 my bad. I'm sorry. And reality field generator. Alright, let's get a really good image of this one. We've already seen it, but that is some pretty artwork, especially since it looks like the background is alive. Trampling attack. Seen it, seen it, seen it, seen it, seen it. Alright. I don't want this video going too long. It's already double the length of the recommended length it should be. Rasnus. Now let's get a really good image of that work. You can probably find all these images online. The Conjurer's seen it. Alright. Seen everything. Alright. We are 3 packs left. Come on. If you want to see more of these chaotic openings, then just tell me. But I doubt I'll be doing them often. Symmetry Slam. Sorry about the ambulance going by. Ooh! We got, it's a super rare, but it's new. Blaze Barrage. Come on, there we go. Ah, that's pretty. That's really cool. Try not to shake the camera. And Victar. That creepy artwork that I love so much. Final pack. Come on, ultra rare. What? No, no ultra rare. Shame. Well, that's the entirety of the Silent Sands booster box. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay beautiful. Keep playing.